Hello, it's Mozark, bringing you day 2 of the Salt Creek Trail hike. Actually, this is only going to be the morning because there is so much happening during the whole day, it couldn't fit in a 10-minute video. So kick back and enjoy. Prepping your little bladder, yeah, good. Check. You good this morning, Gene?
Looking all right. Still didn't lose much weight last night.
Didn't eat enough, eh?
No.
Don't forget your pose over here.
From the winter sun, so south facing, but enough of an overhang that they wouldn't get the heat during the summer. They've been shaded in the summer. One of the signposts said that there's a whole lot of granaries around here, but very few living quarters. There are a couple, probably around Peekaboo, so they think that the Indians came here and farmed and then went away someplace else to live.
Big pocket. Could this be a sign? Should I be concerned about bears or the dry creeks? The Anasazi ruins were fascinating. They were generally on the south side facing the sun and several feet above the canyon basin itself, most likely for protection from wild animals, maybe even other people.
Oh yeah, hey, you can see rocks piled up right there to the right in that little nugget right below the vertical crack. The sun's shining through it.
That way.
Right in. Oh, I can't miss that one, can I? gateway.
Nice deep ruins back here.
Yeah, I got some ruins, pictographs, greenery. I don't know what those are.
Hodge and I had just stumbled on to the famous site that had the squash growing on it, which had been reseeding itself for probably centuries. There was even some small squash on this one. Is that a vegetable or a fruit? Anyway, it had babies. This is also the site that had the famous corn cob. Now, is that an old corn cob or is it not? We'll probably never know.
Step on those
But
babies.
we saw them as well. You'll see in a few minutes. Just stay tuned.
If you keep going, the trail cuts left and meets where I just got off.
Fragile area, stay out.
Just really want to see this. This is a cool place.
Okay, that was my question.
Oh, I thought that was.
I think this is their giant kitchen.
Oh, all right.
And these are windbreaks because they did all their grinding right there on that rock. There's a couple rocks that have that on them. And I think you have the spice shelves back here.
Yeah. Those on my camping spot tonight.
Hey, Dad, see this rock here?
Yeah.
Did you find a corn cob?
Right up here. There were traces of pottery all over. As you can see right here is a nice piece. And notice the huge stones and the wear patterns in them. These must have been used for hundreds, if not thousands of years to grind cornmeal. It's Gene in the squash patch. What's this, coyote squash?
Coyote squash.
Coyote squash. Well, so far this has been an exciting morning, and it's only like 10:45 a.m. and we've seen ruins and more ruins and arches, and we finally came across the famous squash vines and the corn cob in the little pit. Now we're heading on down the trail, and we're noticing these nice puffy dark clouds forming. We're hopeful we're going to get some rain because the creek is dry as a bone. Stay tuned for this afternoon's video, and you'll see just how fortunate we were. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this morning's hike. This afternoon, we've got a real treat for you. We're going to hike on out to the American Man pictograph. It's definitely worth the hike out and definitely worth staying tuned for. See you there.